What's up, guys? You'll have to bear with any noise in the background. I believe my landlady is currently mowing the lawn or something. How's everyone doing anyway? Let's have a quick look who's in the house. We got Gruffalo, Alanware, Dobsy, Linky, Decepticons, Yeti, Jason, and the Zone, Andrew. Fat Finger Strikes Back. Hey there, Raw. Bass in the house. LV. Ollie One Kenobi. How you doing, mate? Pan, Simon, Azami. It's nice to see everyone starting to file in. I'm sure you could probably hear that, like, probably a streamer or something. I don't know. They're always doing something out there. Oh my word, that is slightly bubbly. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly, as Jericho would say. Right, let's get into Grand Arena. Let's have a look at what my opponent has waiting for me. Hey there, Reed. Andre in the house as well. Rob here too. Everyone's starting to file in, I see. I tried something a little bit. I've kind of gambled a little bit on my defenses here. I tried out a team. It wasn't quite the team I wanted. I didn't have access to one of the characters, so plug something else in there. And I'm hoping it will cause a trip, like at least one. Mike isn't picking you up good, really? Oh, isn't picking it up. Oh, okay. Go. You need my phone, boo? She has food stuck in her teeth. Right, hey there, JK. Territory War's going pretty bad, actually. It's going pretty bad. My guild seem to have got stuck on a whole... like, there's crazy amount of Gear 13 Malik teams. My guild seem to have got stuck on it, so... yeah, sad times. Hey there, Tommy. Makes work go by so much better. Yeah, no wicket lead this time, Garrett. What's that name at the bottom? Ziltoid. Thank you, mate. Right, so let's see how we did. Let's see. First time on all those teams. Fully expected that anyhow. This is for the guide in the Suicide Squad. Oh, thanks, dude. Much appreciated for the super chat there, Reed. I suppose while I'm here, I should probably plug it. Urzatron's idea. You probably saw it in my last stream, but I've actually got a GoFundMe going to try and replace this potato PC, like budgeted all, everything's like explained there, but I got a super old potato trash system, and yeah, my community and Urzatron pushed for it, so I figured get it open to see what happens, basically. Thank you. Was that Bulky? Cheers, dude. It's karma for DB talking about Phoenix and Kanan. I was just surprised that Zone had those bad boys. Right, let's have a look at the bottom. It worked. Ah, that's the team I put in. The theory is everyone's going to be stealth except Nest. And they're not going to expect it when they first go in, and they're going to trip on it. And it actually worked. One of my guildies actually came up with this. I give him the credit. He came up, oh, we have a Pixie sighting. He came up with it, and he actually uses Pix. He actually uses Django in Acolyte's place, but I don't have a good Django, and I do have an Acolyte going to waste. So I was like, what if this will work? And it appears to have. They only tripped twice. AP, how you doing? You trying to lick me? Can't stay long, you know why. Just came by to show some support. Wish you good luck, mate. We'll watch the review tomorrow. Thank you, Zone, and thank you very much for this super chat, buddy. I see it's just literally popped up at the same time. The old latency on live streaming. I really can't push the latency any tighter either because my computer's struggling as it is. We're fluctuating at the minute between about 70 and 98 on the CPU. So we're really doing... we're not in a battle yet. Hey there, Horizon. All about strategy. What's Bass saying? Lone ship on our back territory, and then you got full clear. Ah, yeah, it's not really going well for me at all in Territory Wars. Hey there, Milan. Yes, the doggo was here, Yeti. If you said you had a Gear 12 plus Kanan, yes, I'd be very surprised. What's Pixie's relic going to be? Peanut butter, probably. Alright, let's see how he's done with the back wall. Took out my Geos, but he's tripped on my Night Sisters. Ugh. I knew it would happen eventually when I got her to Gear 12. Tripped twice. Still hasn't quite got it down. And my Malik has also held once. Rogue One even held twice. That's the second time recently that I think I've exhausted so many B teams in the front that they're kind of out of power to deal with the Rogue One. And we know Chaser are a pain. They wouldn't have been meta for so long if they weren't. Hey there, Q. Thor in the house too. First time catching the stream. Enjoy your stuff. I know how hard creating good content can be. Oh, it can be brutal, dude. Thank you very much. Glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy your first stream. Need your help. Got 3 teams left to beat Shakti clones, Geo, and Grievous Septroids. Can I beat them with Palp? A Grievous Suicide team and an Array team. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I mean, Ray can work against Geos if you can get Holdo to mass daze them in time before you're dead. It's dicey. But the Suicide team doesn't really work too well against a lot of squads. It's not going to work against Shaq T's teams because generally they have Rex in there and he's just going to put Tenacity up on. There goes all your debuffs and your damage. It doesn't work too well against Grievous either. So, that's going to be your problem, that Grievous team. Smash that like yours, Zone. Hey there, Hyperion. Little late getting in. No worries, buddy. Right, what's he got on defense? Hey there, Phenomenon. Yes, I got the usual 5 million, Rob. It's actually a change. I've been getting 4 in the recent ones. Oh, Q got a 4. Long time since catching the stream. How you doing, Stefan? Welcome in, mate. You full cleared your opponent, undersized everything, and one-shot them. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's savage. That's one of those ones where you log in, you see what your opponent did, and you're like, yeah, I ain't even playing. Hey there, KCO. Aaron in the house too. Lonely Director. Thus far, my notice this is my best backline defense. Yeah, I usually put them on the front. Stuck them on the back this time because it's the first time my spirit's kind of been up to where she needs to be. Can you use Suicide versus Bugs? The problem with that is there's a good chance they're just going to gun straight at an important character like T3 and you're dead. It'd be interesting. I mean, you can give it a go, but I wouldn't. It's not anything I've ever tested. My Gears were a bit disappointed that they didn't get any love besides Brew. Because Brew was so good, I just didn't even think of the others. We got 4 million this time. Lowest that you've ever got. You got 15, 7.5. Very nice. Should you be doing arena climb? No, it's actually in an hour's time. It is Trooper time, Stefan. You called it, buddy. It's time to bust them out. It's time to dust off Stark. And pull in the legendary. The one that's often talked about. The one that gets more attention on my Discord than anyone. My Gear 9 Range Trooper. We have a new sub by the sound of that. Horizon. Thank you, mate. Welcome to the community. Thumbs up for Horizon in chat. Took out Gear 12, Asajj lead, and Zated. We're under Gear Troopers. That's how it's done. Let's get them. Let's get them. I can't wait to eventually... It's going to be like an iconic moment in this stream and Range actually finally gets some love. I ain't working against my Tenacity Stark love.
My young apprentice, they will be no match for
somebody else. X-Girly, thank you very much. Welcome to the community. Let's hope I don't fat finger this one. We did this before. I hit the wrong move and screwed up my entire run. I forgot to throw the grenade, but I could easily quite screw up on some other things, so let's pray that doesn't happen. Oh, you getting smoked. Boom. Oh, gotta feel bad for you. Out of here. It sounds like things are going wild right now. What's going on? Oh, a Q has come in with a super chat. Hit that thumbs up. Let's help our newest future daddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, all these super chats right now are going towards the system build. Just like the GoFundMe and everything else that people are throwing my way. We're trying to get this potato PC upgraded so you guys don't have to keep suffering with lag all the time. And I can stream other games and stuff too. Right, let's get Gurley's name in the middle. Boost Zone's size up in there. Super chat. Troopers always go mad zone. You know how it is. This is how we roll indeed, Stefan. Smashing them. No basic this time. TM up, then increase cooldowns. Yep. Gotta love Range Trooper Horizon. You've got to. Empire all the way, man. I have to work on the rest of my Empire at some point. Gotta be done. Super stoked. Tripping What? Super stoked. Tripping players. Dope. Have fun, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy that that team, that idea, that gamble actually paid off. For those of you who only just got here, I'll show it again. It's my guildmate's idea, not mine. I won't take credit for it. I just changed it slightly because I didn't have Django. But this stealth team that forces them to attack Nest. And so many people go in, forgetting about the stealth mechanic, and then realize, oh god, I can't actually hit Nest. I need to kill the others first. And then Acolyte, which I thought was going to be a great replacement for Django due to just a damage output, and Dooku are just going to rip you apart, and it worked. So I'm really, really pleased. What else we got anyway? We have... Okay, I've never seen that team before. We have a sort of scoundrel team. Just my mind's racing at the minute. I'm trying to analyze their kits in my mind of what's going on here. So there's going to be ability block, defense down, extortion. Got to deal with armor shred as well, and we've got the Terminator generation, double tank. We've also got buff cleanse. This could be annoying, although fortunately it's not too high in gear. It could be quite annoying if that was gear 12. Definitely unique, JK. Never seen that team before. Seriously, I'd love to see a potato-based PC. I think mine is about as close as you can get. There's like a whole bag of spuds in this thing. There's like an old spud of a motherboard, and everything's just kind of like jury rigged together. I may as well be using duct tape in this machine. It's so poor. I actually had to fix the fan on my 1050 Ti with super glue. My SATA cable doesn't actually reach the hard drive bay, so I've actually taken the hard drive out and I've used zip ties to tie it to the top so the cable reaches until I can get a motherboard that actually is the right size. Yeah, it's seriously hardcore. I would show you guys, but the trouble is it's got a green window and you're not going to see through it because it's all dark down there. I'll take pictures when I do the rebuild so you guys can just laugh even more so. Smells like Wicked Lead. I don't think it does. What we got? We got Bosk. Let's check Bosk's. Let's check Boss Tenacity. Oh, I already see a Tenacity primary cross at the bottom there. 99%. Ain't gonna be pretty. We got Rex lead as well. Lots of turn meter. Ugh. Lots of turn meter. A bit of speed on him. Okie doke. The word, this is gonna be ugly. Which one is that? I can never tell when there's Cody. Okay. I'm not massively concerned about Cody. Although to be fair, he's only got 2 that are actually strong. He's got old Captain Nuke there. And where's 5s? This one? Oh, why you all look the same? Take their damn helmets off. I could tell by the poses before. No, don't do that. Go do that. Right, 5s. Okay, crit damage and health modded. Gonna be interesting. Not a team I can underestimate. Although they're lower geared, they're still gonna pack a punch. One of those teams that can just surprise you a bit. Got your first Revan and Malik kill, your Padme team. Very nice. Did you go slow Padme route, yeah? If you can't fix it with duct tape, you aren't using enough duct tape. That is exactly how it is, mate. Hey there, Tamashi. Bio first synergy. Target locks, yes. It's going to be pretty nasty. You want another Grand Arena round. Enemy set auto defense. Still managed to... Wow. How did they manage that? That would have been pretty shady if they fully did it. If they'd fully managed to, despite auto defense. He said you're going to stream Marvel Strike Force. Yep, tomorrow. We're going to do a Marvel Strike Force day tomorrow, so hopefully people are coming for that too. Duct tape rule does not apply to electronics. Unless you're me. I will find ways. More likes, people. 100 people watching, only 6 likes. I'm sure they're coming. Boom, boom, boom. It's like they're clones or something. I know, right? How weird that they look alike. Thank you, Kurt. Much appreciated. Congrats on the baby. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm excited and terrified at the same time. So lots of different emotions. Let me just unfrazzle my brain a minute. So resistance, not a clue. Not really a clue what I'm going to do about this team either yet. Don't want to like overkill, but at the same time, can't underestimate this kind of team because nuke is incredibly annoying in so many teams. So many teams. Now we could just beat them up with Ewoks, possibly, maybe. I don't know if that might work. Could definitely just beat the life out of them with whatchamacallit, the rebels. Be my luck, he's got Traya in the back, but who does though? Who uses Traya in defense anymore? Analyzing these teams. Palpatine versus the Scoundrels. Where is old Papa? There he is. Congrats to the baby. Thank you, Super. Hey there, Vicious. How you doing, mate? Tomorrow, as in how long from now? Different time zones make it out. Oh, okay. It'll be like 2 hours ago. I would have started tomorrow. It's like a 4 p.m. UK time. That way, it syncs in with Arena on Marvel Strike Force. 8 times in a row, my Kira Nest combo has gone and beaten my back zone. Very nice. Gear 14 Cup has certainly paid off. I swear, if you Relic Cup. Calling for Ewoks here. Hey there, foreigner. Give us an ad. I don't run ads in live streams. They go on the replay for people that weren't here. That's their own fault. How dare they have jobs and commitments? What about clones and Wampa versus the bugs? Think that would work? Possibly. Those clones got some serious health pools, and as soon as you can get days on them, bugs kind of fall apart. What am I even going to use with this team? I just realized I'm kind of like in La La Land right now. I don't have anything here that's actually going to get rid of those 2 taunts though, really, do I? So I can stick Thrawn in the team, I suppose. What do you guys reckon? Are you going to add at the beginning of the live stream? That's unusual. I don't actually run any. I assume that's probably just auto set for people that, you know, just for the start of any video. Hey there, Carnage. Are you the original Carnage that used to be in my guild by any chance? Probe Droid. He's got to be in my nuke team. Just in case I need it. Just in case. Yeah, that's why I brought Thrawn in to lock down Zalbar, because Han ain't about nothing, but Zalbar's a pain in the butt. You get 2 at the start of streams. I think it must be random, because I don't think everyone does. Right, let's go in. Oh, you're a new Carnage. Well, welcome. Yeah, there used to be a guy back in my Twitch days called Carnage, and he joined my guilds and stuff. I'm talking like 2016. Long time ago. No one's really got many buffs. It was actually gear 9. Trying to think who would actually get toasted by this. No, she didn't. Of course she didn't. You can't do much of anything now. Let's have get some stuns. Oh, beautiful. We got all of the stuns, basically. Get the ones that don't revive first. Obviously, Newt is very annoying, but I kill him, he's just going to come back. Whereas I can actually control the field by killing the others first. Yeah, you're not having Horn, by the way. That's pretty glorious, getting a stun there. And shut you up one more time. Oh, and he's back as stealth. Okay, how many dots have I got on? 6. And he's with gear 11. That's not going to kill him. No. Oh, wow, never mind. We've got the battle anyway. I was just trying to get a bit greedy and thought I could have him out a little bit quicker. Yeah, you do your little thing, Nuke. You're about to get smashed, mate. Got that full protection back on you. Boom! 60. That's what it's about. If you kill 88, that's all their offense. Yeah, I thought getting rid of 88 and Kira, because obviously she can call an assist and things like that. Yeah, deal with them nice and easy. Plus, she can remove buffs, and I was trying to make sure I had crit immunity and stuff like that. My Tarkin needs some serious work, JK. Really does. There you go. Like Zone said, if you want the mighty emotes. 2016, when DB's computer wasn't a complete potato. Yeah, it was only about 3 or 4 years out of date at that point. Other than my CPU, which was a 2014 release. Even it's not even a CPU, it's an APU. Once potato, always a potato. Right, so we got that quite smooth. Now I can at least see what's behind before I consider what I'm going to use to deal with those clones. Hey there, Ivan. How you doing, mate? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Thank you, Kurt. Ty is so underrated, especially in the Palp lead. Yeah, I remember the days of, whatchamacallit? What do they call that team? Chirpatine. Do you guys remember that? Phase 3 squad on Heroic AAT? Or Typatine. That was another variation of it. Yeah, so I remember the mechanics all linking up really nicely. Do like my Ty. He was one of my early decent characters. General Grievous. I've used my Night Sisters. That's a bit annoying. We also have the Jedi. So we may have to do Jedi Rev and Mirror. What do we even have for that? My brain's just gone completely blank. What do I even have left? Jedi Rev and Mirror. And something. We'll see. I can't even remember. I do have Bastila, but the trouble is I don't have anything other than like the rest of Revan's team to go with her. Yeah, quite a formidable back wall. He's done all right, yeah. Looks like he's kind of gambled with his setup like I have. Gone for some slightly unique teams. Luke with a fast Chewie is good against Grievous. Yeah, I used to use Rebels to smash Gear 12 Grievous all the time, so it could work. You just got to get going before target lock gets on you, because then it's kind of really dicey from that point. Expect something wonky if he's got Jolie elsewhere. That's what I'm a little concerned about. So I think I need to deal with these first. And I don't know what I'm going to use against clones. They're a turn meter generating team, so really I need to shut down turn meter. Although they only really have 2 good clones. The others is pretty soft. That one is 5s, right? Yeah. 5s can't be revived when another... Oh, and when another one is defeated, they recover 100% health and 5s is defeated instead. So they don't get his bonuses yet. That's a good thing. That means I don't technically have to kill him first, but I will just to get him out of the way. Echo is present. 5s is 100% defense and taunting. Okay. Trying to remember these kits because they're all like so new that everything I knew about the faction has kind of just gone out the window, and I have to remember these fine mechanics. Bastard lead with Rev and take up Grievous. Yeah, I actually used that in Territory Wars yesterday. I found it really dicey. I beat it with 30 seconds to go. It was a Grievous lead, obviously 13. New B1, B2, and Magna Guard, I think. And my god, that was horrendous. Jolie had to full rev the team twice. It was pretty nasty. Grievous just would not die. It took like an hour to kill him. I think about 2.5 of the 4.5 minutes that battle lasted was just trying to kill him. He just wouldn't have it. And the tenacity up that you get with the protection up didn't work at all. The very first move, my whole team was debuffed. I was like, excellent. And then they fully debuffed me some more. I was ability blocked. I was target locked. I was just completely screwed. And I was like, excellent. So Bastard League kind of didn't do anything for me, really. But we still got the win. I still managed thanks to Jolie. But if they'd taken Jolie, I'd have been done. Padme, Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka versus those clones. It could work. My Padme is gear 9 now. Bastila versus Grievous. Yeah, I guess we're going to kind of see, aren't we? We're going to kind of see. Let me just double check that team. I just clicked that on autopilot there. Double fet teams. Oh, they're so annoying when you've got high tenacity Bosk. I've just used Palpatine, so that probably wasn't a good idea. What do I want to use to kill it? There's a real possibility the Rey is going to let me down again. Real possibility it could happen. Traya, but what if he's got bugs at the back? Then bugs become like a whole bunch of nasty. Stormtroopers v bounty hunters. Oh, my Imperial troopers have been and gone. They slaughtered the Night Sister team at the start. Yeah, Rey v Bosk is usually what I use, but it is a high tenacity Bosk. There's a high probability that he's just going to be like lol when I try and shut him down at the start. Yeah, I know, that's the trouble. He does have Dengar, but I've still got the possibility of getting some exposes, although I'm kind of hoping I do anyway. And I've got stun. It's just that the times I've taken in Holdo, she hasn't done anything for me. Kind of done nothing, in fact. Kind of built her up for nothing. What's it got to say? I'm using my troopers again to take down some fierce Night Sister teams after watching your videos. Damn right, super. I'm glad to hear, mate. Bugs in the back, yeah, that's what I do. 3PO instead of Scav. Are we going to get away with beating that Grievous team without 3PO, though? That was my concern. I considered him. And then, yeah, then I remembered I've got to deal with that upstairs. Yeah, Finn would help me out, but you can see my Finn here. He ain't pretty right now. Yeah, we're just gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Obviously, I've run so many combos. We did Holdo instead of R2 before, and it didn't help me whatsoever. I'm not sure I'm really scared about allowing him to get going. What I need to do is, if I can stun you. No, of course not. That would be too simple. Anything? No. Okay, great. That's an amazing start. Everything that could have gone wrong's gone wrong so far. See if we can recover, basically. I get some TM control by using specials. Oh, nice. Now we got a stun. That could work out nicely. Tell the concentration's on right now. You probably see it in my face. Right, that's one of the problems down. You're already stunned, so... we stun you? We can. Alright, now you can just roar or whatever it is you want to do. And Rey should have her move coming up where I can take that off anyway. She does. I'm in, right? Right, the only other real problem here is this guy. So let's whittle him down and then finish him off. He's the other damage dealer in the team. Oh, I was hoping Rey would do the business. Yeah, leave it to the other Rey. I stun you. Sick of your thermals, love. Come on. Third time's a charm. And she's gone too. Alright, now we'll do it with Bosk and then take out Dengar. That worked. I had to be a little more careful this time than I was last, because we really didn't have a good start, just like last time. I mean, he's got 89% crit chance, and he still very, very rarely ever lands an expose, which is kind of ridiculous. See if we can get more protection back up on anyone. Nothing that warranted really using it, but There we go. We'll take 57. That'll do. Stun Bosk. It's highly unlikely we're going to get a stun on Bosk when he's got 99%. We're getting nothing on anybody else. So, and obviously, it's a speed and crit chance setup for R2. I figured controlling the others and then timing it so I could actually remove the taunt straight after with Rey would work out a little safer, and it worked, which is quite nice. Pretty happy with that. Zam, she can get nasty. That's why I tried to stun her once. I had a couple too many thermals got going for her, and I wasn't feeling very comfortable. Yeah, Bosk was not taking any of that. He was not having any of that nonsense. Just completely resisting everything. So I was like, right, we'll do it a different way. Should stealth on BB-8 instead of R2, so you get that benefit of BB's counter. I think the one reason I stopped doing that fairly recently, I used to do that all the time, but I did it on a previous one, and then he got hit by both Django and then an execute, and I lost BB. And I was like, oh my god. I got hit by the rocket and then another rocket, and BB was gone, and I was just kind of like, ugh, because then that was it, you know. But my team was in serious trouble. Right, so clone time. Clone. What we got? We got Revan. We got the Grievous nuke. We've got Rebels, Traya, Ewoks, and Galactic Republic all left over here. We've got pretty large amount of teams, but until I know what's behind this, I've kind of got to be a little bit safe. Should go to sleep, but can't seem to leave the stream. Addictive viewing. Yeah, if he dies, it's over. And it was that one time it happened to me. I was like, I can't risk that happening again. So I tend to pass it to BB if the battle's gone a little too long and R2's looking really, you know, squished. If he's down to like half health or something, and then I won't put it on him again, obviously. Padme and Gear 10 better Galactic Republic. I'll show you my Galactic Republic now. The one big problem we have running Padme is I have no experience running Padme. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I hold my hands up with that one. A video on a bounty hunter versus Nest like a charm. I actually smashed I showed you guys how to beat Nest in the Galactic Bounties or whatever it's called. Although it seems to behave differently these days. Yeah, my Padme is 9. But obviously these guys are considerably stronger. But who do I use? I kind of needed Kenobi for the mirror match. Rex and Plo Koon. Could do that. Just double checking. You know what you're talking about, Padme, right? I'm not like walking into death here. Until you have debuffs on your team before you use her middle, okay? You're nervous about a non-Zeta Ahsoka. Dude, I'm nervous about this entire battle. Thanks for the video. It really helped complete my Nest farm. Glad to help, dude. Glad to help. Luke Khan, Chewie. Clone Wars Chewie people are shouting for. Where is my Clone Wars Chewie? Is that him? Level 72 gear 8 with 5 mods. I don't think we're going to be able to use that much. Okay. Also, Anakin and Ahsoka give protection up. I mean, to be fair, 3 of the clones are gear 9, so... And there's no Zeta on 5, so there's no big buffs getting past. He does have a good Rex, and he's got a decent Cody, so they're my only real problems here. I'm just a little nervous because I don't have a tank. I always get nervous about tanks. Let's do this. Qui-Gon, someone says, after I clicked it. Dang it. I love Qui-Gon too, and I got Gear 11 Qui-Gon. Right. So I use this one first, from what I've heard, right? Do I use that one first? I don't know how to use Padme. I really should practice. My eyes are itching so much. I do apologize. Quick, run out of time, guys. Basic, okay. Boom. Probably not a good idea with Rex lead. Kind of regret that move already. Basic again. Yeah, I don't have protection up. Oh yeah, I do on 2 characters. I really have to learn this team. As you can see, I'm building it now, which is the reason I haven't been using it in the past. Heal Rex, keep him alive. Let's deal with their Rex now. I see I'm starting to get protection up. We can smash their Rex with it now. Yeah, done. Right, so we just got Echo, Cody, and Sarge left. And Cody's the only one they've got left that's actually any good. Sweet. Hmm. 55 will do. Because, one, I'm a complete and utter noob running Padme. And 2, I had no idea how to fight that team, really. So, pretty happy with that. I appreciate that, guys. Usually I'm the one that has to learn everything and teach everybody how to do stuff. So it's quite cool to have you guys here come and actually just teach me how to use that and save me a great deal of time. I know my buddy Spacey sent me a guide on how to... they did have bugs. Knew it. He sent me a guide on how to beat Malik with the team, which is pretty cool. Right, so now at the back, we know we don't have to worry about Darth Malik anymore, which is nice. We've got an Old Republic team. We've got a bug squad, so Traya can deal with the bugs. Yeah, looks like he's kept his Malik for offense. And interestingly enough, he lost against my Malik, so he must have gone mirror match and screwed something up is all I can think of. Yeah, I've got 1 Zeta on Padme at the moment. I'm still developing her, so I didn't really want to keep investing too much. Clones don't debuff, so there was no point holding on to first special. I don't even know what the first special does, mate, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, for bugs, I was going to use the Triumph for it anyway. Their sisters are on defense. They've actually blocked him. He's not managed to beat them. They're still alive. So I could use Jedi Mirror Match. He doesn't have Jolie. I will. Don't know what to do about this one team here is my only thing. Grievous is kind of my what to do subject. Let's just deal with the bugs first. Let's get the Triumph for him. I stopped relying on the duo of Traya and Scion a while ago after twice Scion got one-shotted by Spy, and I know it happened to Cub. I know it's happened to a few other content creators as well. I just don't mess with it no more. How's your first order? You really don't want to see my first order, mate. But I will show you anyway. There they are, in their glorious suckitude. They really, really need some love. They really do. Pat says you don't need Darth Knights for bugs. Yeah, I used to be a huge supporter of just using Scion and Traya until twice I got beat. So, Jawa. Why Hermit on a team? I think it's for stealth. A lot of time you can hide your Grandmaster Yoda by putting Hermit in there, and you can get the big like assist attack going as well. Happened to mobile last stream as well. Oh my word, why will my left eye not stop itching? It's really distracting. Traya lead Jawas. I'd use Sith Trooper instead of Darth Nihilus. That would be doable if he wasn't on defense with Malik, sadly. so kind of got to use Nihilus. Arnold replaced Nihilus with Marauder. That's been effective. I don't think my Marauder's any good. No, he's not. He's level 53 in Gear 7. I ain't too comfortable with that. Don't know about you guys. Hey there, Connor. Hope you win. I seem to be doing alright at the minute. My opponent tripped up a few times. Tried out some different stuff on defense, and it seems to have done the job. Let's just do this. Let's just play it safe. Play it safe. Savage would probably have been a good idea, actually. I've already bloody pressed it now. Ugh. The good juicy messages always come in after I've hit play. Every time. Who's their softest? I usually like to hit that one first and bring their health down a bit more. Never mind, we'll just hit Soldier with that. Alright, yeah, keep going on Scion then. Do your thing. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's not good. This is Gear 11 as well. That's not good at all, because they're not even close to being able to AoE yet. Not even close. You're looking soft, though. Can I pick you off? No. Because he healed as I took my turn. Of course he did. Right, we got a few looking very soft. I might be able to AoE and take out a couple of these. Okay, I got the least healthy... Sorry, the strongest one died first. How does that work? Well, I may as well just annihilate you, because the others can die in a shot. They're all just dying by themselves. Bang, there we go. There you go. You see exactly why I tend to take Nihilus in just for safety. Just annihilate Brood Alpha. I think he was already dead, wasn't he? But yeah, Traya and Scion auto crit immunity on Scion. Yeah, I've done that several times and it's lost, which is why I just don't take the risk anymore. Right. Old Republic. I usually use my Galactic Republic here, actually, to bully these, deal with all their taunts and just wipe them out. What we got left? I forgot to scroll down on chat. Jolie in a calf team. Was it? I didn't even notice that. It is. So he's got Jolie there to revive Juhani then, basically. That's all he can really do. Ewoks for Old Public says class, sorry. Palp's already been in action, unfortunately. How does your defense look? Great work up so far. I'll show you my defense, because looks like we got like 150 plus viewers from when I last showed it. This is what I did last. We just had the standard at the front, opponent ran through it like nobody's business. Then I tried something new here. Tried a stealth team. So you'd have to attack Nest. This is, again, I'll say it because a lot of you weren't here. This is actually my guildmate's idea. He uses Django in this spot. I used Acolyte, and it perfectly worked. As you can see, defended 3 times that took. And then that team got ran through. Then at the back, he went straight through my bugs, no issues. But he tripped on my Night Sisters, who I've made quite speedy. He's failed to take them out altogether. At the bottom, he took 2 teams to beat Rogue One, and then it looks like he's lost the Malak mirror match as well. Because he's clearly kept Malak, because we ain't sent him on defense. Don't think Ewoks can get through Jolie. It's quite possible, to be honest. Crit immunity, and yeah, that's a bloody good point. What can my Ewoks even beat? All the teams I usually use them against are not here today. It's gonna be a little, yeah, kind of a little bit unsure of what to do with them now. It's possible I won't full clear him because I don't know what I'm going to do about his Grievous team if the Rebels don't work. What I do have left over is my own Grievous nuke team. Right, that's my old defense. No, I don't because I've used BB. Oh, you fool. I meant to take BB out of my resistance team. Okay, yeah, so I don't have my Grievous nuke team. Okay, we'll figure something out. Let's see what droid team we can put together. Hey there, Jerry. At the minute, it's going pretty well. It looks quite comfortable at the moment. So we can throw you in. Throw T3 in there for the bonus damage. That could work, I suppose. I'm not really confident in my droidica. And obviously T3 is an additional buff remover. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Do we take T3 or do we take droidica? I don't know. I don't know at all if Grievous is actually going to work against this team. Jow Engineer, who we usually use on defense for a speed boost? T3 won't be stealth. Well, he's actually really there just to boost Grievous damage. Are they really going to one-shot T3 is the question. And you had first order on defense. No, I'd never use first order. I don't have first order, that's the problem. Where are you planning on using Luke? Possibly against Grievous, because we just don't really. It's a gear 12 Grievous. It's not super strong. Droidica or T3? I think we're just going to gamble with T3 here. Double Zeta T3, so I got defense penetration as well. And he's just absolutely laughing at that attack there. All right. Those debuffs are obviously ramping up my damage as well. For each debuff, I'm getting an extra 8% critical damage on General Grievous here, so... I don't really know what to think about the rest of his kit. Well, it looks like Jolie's about to get smashed, so... Not a good time to be Jolie. Yeah, that BM done. Alright, dealt with. You missed Tiny Boy G. Well, when he used to be absolutely miniature on the old character display screen. Yeah, I think Zalbar mission apart. That's like splitting up Chase. That don't make no sense. Grievous versus Revan, Bastila versus Lead versus Revan, and Grievous versus that could have possibly worked. Why did I not see your message till I had already clicked? This has constantly happened to me today. Droidica is really hit and miss even when he's perfectly modded. I find the same because you got to keep him slow, and then sometimes you can't get to the move you need to get to. Right. So it's going to be a rebel gamble down here. Because it's kind of all we got left. Who's missing? Who do I usually have in the team? Luke, Yo. Oh, R2. That's fine. We're taking Old Ben, I suppose. Or I could take an Ezra to remove taunt. Oh, everyone's screaming Old Ben. Yeah, I was thinking, I know there's a 5th character that's really big that I've got developed. Faster lead is better against General Grievous. The trouble is, my rebels aren't good enough to beat Jedi, so I kind of need to make this work. Leia, I wish my Leia was good. Tally's got a Gear 12 Leia. Bloody starting stealth. Just let him die. Alright, now he'll go and do his thing. But at least that annoying mechanic is gone. No point doing the taunt because I've got buff immunity anyhow. I'll keep the buff clearance. Oh, everyone's got buff immunity. Excellent. That's handy. That one first. Get that stacking up. See if we can control him. No. I couldn't remember if it actually cleared itself, but no, it doesn't. Damn it. Chewie, you let me down, dude. Almost killed him. Right, he's gone. We are money. Right, you're going to get killed by Old Ben just for the shame of it. Whoa! What hand just got nuked by Droidica? And there we go. Perfect. Kill B2. I wasn't too concerned about B2 at that gear. Had he been like Gear 12, yeah, had the whole team been Gear 12 or something, or Grievous was 13, then yeah, I might have dealt with B2 a little bit sooner. But I wasn't too concerned with him at that gear. Old Ben do it. Yeah, he's doing the business right there. Would you ever consider streaming your guild's territory wars? I imagine my guild would probably heavily object to this in case our opponents are watching. How many hours do you stream Marvel Strike Force? Oh, I don't know. What was it now? Nearly 7. So in 24 hours it'd be 7. Take away 3. So 21 hours. I'll have the pre-thing up on my stream after this is ended anyway. Is Gear 12 B1 necessary? As B1 does go up, his offense does get quite nasty, actually. Gear 13 B1 is sickening. Alright, so I need to find... There we go. Mirror match time. Well, kind of. They don't have Jolie, but... Yeah, Gear 12 Grievous was nothing. I wasn't concerned about the damage I would take from him, which is why I was trying to work things out in a slightly safer way in regards to the actual offense damage and stuff I was putting out. Wow, okay. Slightly unexpected. Alright, we're gonna finish off Yoda in just a second. No, we're not. We're actually not gonna finish off Yoda. Because of General Bloody Kenobi. I ain't got to worry about counters. Yeah, without Jolie, I'm not really massively concerned here. It's just a case of dealing with the General Kenobi. You need to get rid of that taunt. Ugh. Die, General Kenobi. Right, there we go. Of course Yoda dodged it entirely. Alright, let's call in Revan. Gotta keep the moves to the optimal time. And that was it. Oh yeah! Just pass these around one more time. Do you miss Revan mirror matches? I think they were quite easy, so yes. I was always first in arena back then. I just use Plo Koon and just run through them. Nice and simple. Kill Hermit just for the lols of it. Mirror matches are time crunchy. They used to be when it was like a pure mirror match. You're using like Kenobi and that, but I used to run Plo and it was just really, really quick. Because I could pass Terminator around my team as well as removing all their taunts and buffs. There was no crit immunity on Jolie because Plo would just take it off, stuff like that. So it used to be much faster. There we go. Nice, easy. Even without Plo, it wasn't a nightmare. Some battles would drag on a little bit, but there we go. All cleared. And he tripped up a lot on mine, bless him. Shout out to Greydar. Some slightly different teams that I wasn't quite expecting made me think on my feet and figure things out. So appreciate the battle, buddy. You think Padme 5-0 first clones and Ahsoka has potential? Probably, but I wouldn't really want to split up the traditional Padme team, to be honest. I would probably use Shaq with a 5-0 first clones and Ahsoka for now, until we likely get a new character that will be like a perfect fit for the team. I mean, Rex lead is pretty savage these days since all the reworks too. That additional health that comes along with that Terminator generation. I'd have had a much more difficult time at his team had the rest of his clones been, had a little bit more business about them. But 3 of them were Gear 9, so thank you guys, appreciate that. It was a good win. It was a tough battle. Not my hardest, but not my easiest, if you know what I mean. Like, it was one of those ones where I did have to slow down a minute and think about how I was doing some of those battles, and I like those. I like those. I like those challenges. That's what, win 16? 16 wins, 2 losses, and 1 where I was beat by someone using an APK. So that's not counted. That's like 1 no contest. And I would have beat him otherwise and all. Because his roster was, trying not to swear here, it was pretty poor. There we go. Pretty wasn't the word I was going to use. You full cleared your opponent but lost by 4 points. That is savage, Biscuit. What happened? What was the cause of that? Like, were you both dropping some battles here and there, or was he just a little bit more optimal? Where does... Oh, Big Snips. I don't know. I don't know what we do with her at the moment. I love Ahsoka. That you can see it, but I've got a book in the background, and it's one of my favourite Star Wars books. She's one of my favourite Star Wars characters, and I don't know what to do with her anymore. The grown one just kind of... I really started to develop her for the Snippet team, and then so many other teams came along for Phase 2 in Heroic Sith that she didn't get used, and I actually really need that full piece, so I'm quite happy. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I'd love adult Ahsoka to actually have a purpose. But I think they made her kit have so much potential that it's very difficult to put her, you know, to create certain Rebel kits for her. No doubt the Rebels will get a boost at some point. Yeah, she doesn't have a place. She came along, and I remember the big YouTubers were like, oh, look at the damage she does, blah, blah. And at the time, I don't think I wasn't even a game changer. I was like a Twitch streamer of 10 viewers. And I remember being so hyped. I was like, oh, this is madness. Can't wait to get her. And then got her, and I was like, wow, can't do anything with her because she's got no place. So yeah, it kind of sucked. She does all right with Rogue One. You get some decent buffs from that team. But who uses Rogue One? Who can Rogue One even beat these days? Very underwhelmed by her at Gear 12. Same. I've got her at Gear 12.5 on my test account, and I still don't know what to do with her. I've got like Gear 13 Rebels on my test account, 5 of them, and I still have no use for her at Gear 12.5. You dropped 1 battle to his Night Sisters. Ah, mate. That's cold. Do you think General Anakin event is going to come in next week or 2? Pure speculation. No. I don't know. Because, I mean, Jedi Knight Anakin that we got in the game is already the exact same time frame as General Anakin would be, and the same time frame as, you know, an ultimate uncyborged, really angry Darth Vader would be. So, the don't board on my Mrs. Ship Anakin, or whatever you want to call him, they would all be the same time frame. So I don't know if CG can do that. But then saying that, like, we have a Han Solo that has a different coat. So it's quite possible. We do, I mean, we're bound to get some more 501st characters. So other than 99, I can't really think of who else could come into the clone faction. I mean, I don't think he was actually 501st, but you know, he's obviously still another clone that could come in and bring in some crazy synergy. You just want the youngin' kid. You damn right I do. My favorite, like, what's the word? Not edition, not version. I don't know. My favorite Anakin, basically. My favorite Star Wars character of all time. Warrior drops some dime to get Fulcrum right away. Ah, poor dude. I feel for him. Okay, see you later, boss. What's a good counter to Geos that don't have... Oh, you don't have Traya? Then I hear resistance with Holdo can work, but it can be really dicey. You've got to get days on, so you really got to survive. Kiadi Mundi. That could really work. 99. I'd love to see him get added. Take care, Rob. Shout out to anyone that's heading off and I've missed your messages. I mean, I'll be heading off in a second anyway, but for a second, I want to... I mean, it's my arena hour, so let's go and take in my Grievous nuke, shall we? Let's see how I do today. Grievous is hiding. He doesn't want to do this publicly. He's like, no, dude, this is going to be the one time you lose. Please, please don't do this with me. I don't have the Zeta on Probe Droid. This is not the optimal team at all. Gear 12.3, 12.3, 13, 11.1. No Zeta and Gear 8. So it's not as flawless as the other ones were. No Jacket Han. Oh, still no Jacket Han. Sorry. But let's do this. Let's give it a shot. Live on stream. I went 3-2 yesterday, I believe, and 4-1 the day before that. It's really if he's going to re-trigger taunt or not, and he did. Okay. All right, now we got to gamble a little bit because I had to get Malak first because I don't have the Zeta on probe. There we go. Booyah! Eat that 4 gear 13 team. Beautiful. And my team isn't even finished. But remember, guys, this doesn't work. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. Who's 11 out of interest? Striker, one of my old rivals. I get on with Aurum. I don't like bumping people I get on with. But I guess it's going to have to happen. I know, right, Yeti? Glorious, right? Absolutely glorious. But, I mean, the one trouble with the Grievous nuke team is when you're streaming and you consider, oh, maybe I'll do an arena stream. The battles are over in like 20 seconds. So it's like, okay, now what do I do for 9 minutes while I wait for the next battle? Sad times. Did we lose? Yeah, I thought we were going to lose. We just kind of got stuck. They were a good guild. Nothing more like than Malak dying. It's beautiful, right? Yeah. Until I've got that Zeta on Probe Droid, it gets a little dicey for me. With Gear 13, it can be quite nasty because he can get taunt back when T3 does his, his clearance. But if I put Probe afterwards to make sure that doesn't happen, then there's a good chance if 88 hasn't got enough target locks, then I don't have enough debuffs anyway because they can be resisted without target lock on them. So until he's Zated, it's just a little bit of playing with fire, but it works fine. And as soon as I got him Zated, I think I got like 15 Zeta mats. It won't matter anyway, and I can just use this turn order and be absolutely fine and crush him. I got mine working almost all the time, but if they have bugs, I can't win. Yeah. Last I've only faced the Geo bug team once with in the Malak squad. The team that Zone runs, I did the roster review earlier on. That team, I faced it once or twice, I think, with my actual Malak team, and I smashed it, even though my Malak was slower. So I don't think, and it doesn't hold up against Jedi either. So I can just switch to that. Got your Probe Zeta last week, so much easier. Yeah, exactly, because you don't have to worry about Malak triggering taunt, or take the big gamble of Probe going after T3 and praying you get enough target lock with 88. You don't have those worries, because that's the way. I remember my buddy Cador says do it that way. Have Probe go after T3, but then if you don't get enough target locks, you don't get enough debuffs, and people have come to me saying this bastard is not dying, and that's the problem. If you do get enough target locks, then you're fine anyway. But if you don't, you've got you're at mercy of RNG. But my way, I'm at the mercy of Will Malik Taunt. But if he's 11 or 12, it doesn't matter. He gets one-shot anyway. Those 13 ones tend to survive a sliver of red health, which can suck a little bit. And then it becomes 50-50 if I'm going to win or not. But as soon as I got that Zeta, I am money. And I'm just going to run through my shard like nobody's business. And the crazy thing is my team holds on defense. I was 21st then. Well, that was from yesterday. 24 hours ago. And my shard is loaded with about 70 major Gear 13 Malik teams. Yeah, 12. He was 11.1. Yeah, I mean, I've got him at potency of 79%. That's not particularly great. Very late because of work. I hope it went well. We had a pretty enjoyable stream, mate. So make sure you catch on the replay when I put it up. You got your pro. Oh, I've read that one already. I somehow missed Matt's message. Give IGA that gear piece. What is it? Why have I not given it him? Where'd he go? There's got to be a reason I haven't given it to him. Other than the fact he's IG-88 and he had like no purpose in the game until this team came along. That's why, because it's an MK6 stun gun. Yeah, I need that for Geo Brood, but that one is actually currently reserved for Malik. As you can see, I've got both of these pieces pre-made and ready for him. He's only 40 shards away. And this piece is horrible. I mean, my Brood needs 2 of them. Snips needs 1. Who else needs it? I mean, a bunch of my bloody Ewoks. Nuke needs it too. Horrible. Do it. Hell no. Not unless somebody wants to go full Mr. Beast on me and give me 10 grand to buy enough crystals to buy enough stun guns. I ain't messing with my stun guns. Alright guys, I think I'm about to wrap it up. I'll throw my GoFundMe in one last time. It's for this machine, which is technically for you, because I don't even use my PC unless I'm making content. I don't game unless I'm streaming or making videos about it. I don't play anything else. So yeah, it's for you guys anyway. You dare me, I am not accepting your dare. I'll be streaming my Darth Revan Unlock tonight, as I will have necessary shouts for everyone. My wife told me last night to buy Darth Revan. Awesome, Biscuit. Are you in my Discord? If you are, hit me up. Hit me up. My link's below. Hit me up, and I will give you a plug before you go live. Try and get some of my community in there to throw you some moral support while you do this. So that's it for this stream, guys. I'll see you all on tomorrow. I'm doing Marvel Strike Force live at 4 PM UK time. So if you want to come and join in on that, feel free. We'll be talking Galaxy Heroes as well. It's not exclusively Marvel. And obviously I'll be back again for this on round 2. So until next time, we out of here.